Following unconfirmed reports of impending demolitions of houses at the Trademore estate in Lugbe, the TrueVisionTV crew took to the estate to get the perspective of the people who are likely to be affected as well as official position on the matter. It will be recalled that the Trademore estate in the FCT Abuja has recently been in the news on account of repeated flooding which destroyed buildings and properties estimated to run into several millions of naira. Following the flooding, the Federal Capital Territory Authority reportedly declared the estate a disaster area. On its part, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, reported that more than 116 houses were submerged as a result of heavy rainfall that pounded the FCT during the period. Thus, the Permanent Secretary of the FCT, Mr. Olusade Adesola, declared the estate a disaster zone that needed prompt action to forestall further damages and loss of lives and property. In a bid to make good that promise, officials were sent to the estate on Monday, whose arrival had triggered speculations that they were there to demolish the buildings in the estate. However, when the TrueVision online TV crew arrived, it was told that no demolition was taking place, that it was all a rumor that was triggered by an interview that was granted concerning the flood and the possible solution. Recalling the flooding, a resident of the area noted that it always happened during the day. He attributed the destructive impact to the absence of a channel for the water to flow, hence leading to the heavy flooding.
Well, we have been here since morning. Even yesterday, we were here yesterday. There is no demolition going on here. It's just a rumor. And the rumor just emanated from an interview granted to one director, I don't know his name, who works in FCDA. He was saying that the best option to solve the flood issue is to demolish the whole housing unit in Trademore estate. One funny thing about this flood is that no matter how heavy the rain or the downpour is in this environment at night, you will not experience flood. But it only happens in the daytime when people are around.
The developer of our estate, Trademore, is doing all he can within the confines of his own estate to ensure that water is flowing. But if the water is flowing and it's not going anywhere, then the problem is going to backfill. It's going to come back on us, and that's exactly what has been happening.
The government has lots of work to do. It is not just about demolishing the houses. The government knows the right thing to do, and they should do just that. Some people will die of trauma if their house is demolished. The government cannot send people out of their houses without any form of compensation.
It's not about demolition. It's about government agencies doing what they need to do.
You can't send people out of their houses, trauma. Some people will die of trauma and the other issues.
TrueVision caught up with the senator representing the Federal Republic Territory in the National Assembly, Senator Mrs. Ireti Kingibe, who was present at the estate to see things for herself. She promised to do her best to ensure that the matter is handled properly with the people's interest at heart.
It shouldn't be happening. I can see that there are certain infrastructural problems, but by the same token, I think this is something that FCDA, Development Control, the owners of all this estate, we need to sit down and look at a holistic solution to it. Obviously, in the last few years, there have been random demolitions. It has not solved it. I've looked at it. Part of the problem is that the channels are blocked. I can see from here that even when the water flows from past Trademore, it gets blocked by some new buildings. In fact, one is even being constructed right now. I can see it. So I think that as your representative, I'm going to go to the proper agencies. Let's see how we can solve this properly. The problem isn't just here. It's starting all the way from Lokogoma. Lokogoma has a problem with flooding also. So we need to look at a holistic, permanent solution. Not every year we go through this firefighting process. I'm going to do my best. I'm not a magician. I am definitely going to stand up for them. I'm going to go to the right agencies. I will do my best to represent their interest.
Both our director and everyone has come for on the spot assessment of all
Yes,
this.
but you see, I have come. I saw the last time they broke some. I have also gone all the way to the end. These channels need to be done all the way from Lokokoma coming down. At the end of the day, I'm not telling you that buildings will not be broken. They will be, but they should be done in a manner that everybody benefits from those buildings that are going to be demolished.
But that was not without pointing out the inevitability of some buildings going down, just as she emphasized that drainage channels must be created to avert a recurrence of the flooding. Janet Marcus, reporting for TrueVision TV.